her and the defendant, her stepfather, were on their way home. The defendant began talking about the CW's boyfriend and then stated he wishes that she was his so he could, and this is quoting directly, Your Honor,
Say it.
taste her and that her innocence draws him towards her.
Court Uncut. What the people want.
Orion McQueen. Anthony's got it. Mr. McQueen, you're charged with indecent assault. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Judge. On April 4th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a sexual assault call and made contact with the complaining witness, who stated that her and the defendant, her stepfather, were on their way home. The defendant began talking about the CW's boyfriend and then stated he wishes that she was his so he could, and this is quoting directly, Your Honor,
Say it.
taste her, fuck her, and that her innocence draws him towards her. Once inside the residence, the defendant came up from behind the complaining witness, wrapped his arms around her, and proceeded to kiss and lick the side of the complaining witness's neck. The complaining witness attempted to get away from the defendant, but the defendant restrained her until they fell to the floor, and the complaining witness was able to break free, run to her room, and lock the door. The complaining witness is 19 years old.
Mr. McQueen, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case. I'm now issuing what's called a magistrate's order of emergency protection. This is a court order that identifies her as a protected individual. You cannot commit family violence or an assault against this person. Commit an act in furtherance of an offense under section 42.072 of the Texas Penal Code, which is the stalking statute. You cannot threaten, harass, use another person to communicate a threat or harassing behavior. You cannot be in possession of a weapon or go within 200 feet of where she lives or where she works. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you violate this court order, the state can and probably will file a violation of a protective order, and that is the capital murder of misdemeanors. Don't pick up a violation of protective order.
Yes, sir.
You're ordered not to have any contact and not to be in possession of weapons. Okay. Okay, so now we need to talk about a bond. Guys, what say you?
Your Honor, due to the nature of the case and the defendant's criminal history, this stable request a $5,000 bond be set.
What, was that 5,000, Judge? 5,000 is fine, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna set your bond per agreement of the parties at $5,000. Do you have a bonding company here now?
We do.
Okay, I'll allow you to walk out with your bonding company. Do not pick up any new cases. Do not. He has 2 prior AFMs. One of them against the same complaining witness. Can you please let me know?
Yes, Your Honor, if I can just have a moment.
Yeah.
No, I know. He wants to make sure it's not.
I don't know if, I see
It's
2
not the-
AFMs.
not the
I'm
same
just not.
I don't believe it is the same person, Your Honor, from what I have. In case,
Yeah. Like 10 years ago.
It is not some complaining witness, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll set your bond at like I said, at 5,000. Don't pick up any new cases. Don't do anything to violate the conditions of this bond. Otherwise, it's not going to go well for you. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All I want is my community safe. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect it. So we'll have you now, since reset or no?
Are they posting their own bond?
Yeah,
Then we don't.
yeah, we're not going to do a reset at this time because what'll happen is he'll get a 7-day, we can't essentially. So once he goes posts bond, you will get a 7-day setting. Just reach out to Victoria, email, and then we can give you a further date so you just don't have to come back in a week.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll have him sign all his conditions. Now, do not leave until you sign your conditions, and after that, we'll let you go. And then we'll let him go with the bonding company.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, thanks, guys. Right. Shh. So the reason I'm bringing you out now is you need to make a decision on what you would like to do. You are wanted out of the state of Tennessee, specifically the county of Rutherford, for theft of property, 60,000 to 250,000, identity theft times 10, fraudulent use of a debit card from 60,000 to 250,000. You're wanted for those whole host of charges. There are two things that you can do. Well, specifically three things. So they want you. You can either waive extradition. If you waive extradition, we give Tennessee 14 days to come get you. If they don't come get you within the 14 days, Harris County releases you. If that happens, that warrant will always remain in effect. And it will always remain in effect until you go back to Tennessee and take care of it. The problem is if you don't, at some point, it's going to hose you because you just entered into a deferred upstairs on a Berg hab. So if you are in the middle of your deferred upstairs and then all of a sudden you get taken there and you spend 2 years there, you're going to get hosed on this probation here. So the idea is that you try to take care of everything now while you're still have the understanding of upstairs. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
The other thing that you can do is you're going to request a bond, but I don't know if I'm going to give you a bond. You know, the other thing is you can fight extradition by saying, you know, hey, it's not me. They got the wrong person. So what I can do is I can, you know, put you back now, have you talk to the lawyer that we've appointed you to see what you want to do. Okay? Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I guess let me know what you want to do and go from there. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more crazy court hearings like this one.